Oh, we live. I said, oh, we live. Still ain't live? What's the hold up? Can we go live, my brother? There we go.
Yeah. DERRICK. The one man, yeah. New York Asian, Philly Asian, Detroit Asian, B-More Asian. If you're living in the inner city, then you know I'm right. Sleeping all day, doing shit all night. I stand alone. I've been on my own for years. I shed my tears and worry about things that I can't control. I don't feel like my goals and trying to make it. Sometimes I can't take it. My haters are lined up, waiting for me to slip up, trip up, it's after. But I keep trying, like a free bird, I'm flying, never looking back. Like I see this X, I stay right on track, I'm looking for credibility. But y'all are jealous of my virility. You won't let me in, so I'm up to something my heart cutting up like Jack on the Winston. I'm back and know you back, so what? I don't give a fuck. We have no control of me. No love gonna hold me down. Y'all ain't these streets ain't. Now how you like me now? Yeah, New York ain't, Philly ain't, Detroit ain't, B-More ain't. If you're living in the inner city, then you know I'm right. Sweeping all day, doing shit all night. Yeah. I live with B-More most of my life. Growing up, I used to carry a knife. Put another G, pulled out a gun on me. Put out a back and occasionally. I bother no one, let me say it again, I act with no one. So act with me, your rifle, and I'm a call it gangster. No, I'm not a prankster, you're a prankster fuck shit, but can't black it up. I don't say shit, you'll know when I put my hands around your throat, bitch. I hustle, not nickels and dimes, I ain't trying to do no time. Legally is how I get mine. I don't follow friends, I don't follow blend in. My friends are honest citizens, they provide good alibi, so I know I'm never fried. Street level cash, I'm F with. But street level trash ain't shit. Yo, New York ain't shit. Philly ain't shit. Detroit ain't shit. B-More ain't shit. If you're living in the inner city, then you know I'm right. Sleeping all day, doing shit all night. Come on. Yo, you folks are amazing to yourselves. I put skeletons on my clothes on the top shelf a long time ago. Now comes the hard part, finding a chick who doesn't drink or a brother or suckers or bitch. My ladies in the room walking around the stores going hard with me smoking weed in public. Oh, that's a damn retard. These are yours, look like spending time in the pen. I don't understand why, man. What risk is there? That greed, that forgiveness. That ain't about nothing, so I cannot feel my life being seen with something like that. Ignorant, nasty, bragging about blasting G's. Nah, I keep it myself. Most people ain't never get the results they're looking for. I never will. I've had my fill of hot corners. You can hang with the hot boys. I ain't going out like that. Just running my name for restaurant, for an effect of death. Y'all saying this. I don't F with you, so don't F with me.
Hey,
like
Naya.
I'm living a day in the inner city. BROTHA, the one man show. B-More Inc., New York Inc., Atlanta, Houston. They all the same. Ain't nobody there doing shit. Peace.
All right, y'all. Welcome to the show. Wait a minute. Where am I at? Where am I at? There I am. Hello, everybody. Well, welcome to the Minister Brother Derrick Show. Oh, I'm missing something. Hold on. It doesn't matter which one. Just give me one. Doesn't matter which one. Doesn't matter which one. Just give me one. All right. That's better. At least have one of my credentials on. All right. How's everybody doing today? I hope y'all had a better day than I did. I'm dead serious. I hope y'all had a better day than I had. But rather than talk about it, let's be about it. So let's go to our old friend, Windows Media Player. Now I'm looking here and I'm noticing that For some reason, we're not getting our range here. Now, what's going on? Why are we struggling here? Well, why are you struggling, sir? I just need to know, why are you struggling? There's no reason for it. I'm not gonna let it stop the show. If we skip or whatever, I ain't gonna cry about it. Let's keep moving. Hey, what's going on, DOD? For those of y'all that was with me earlier, y'all know what I'm about to fuss about. God darn it. I got my butt up, carried all that stuff downstairs. DOD says he's watching the commercial. Thank you, DOD. Let me see where I can take that. What happened? I'm just fell. Oh, come on. Let's move this out the way then. If you really gonna be that petty, come on. Let's move it out the way then. And we have to fall. Then you gonna damage. Oh my God. Okay. All right. Those of y'all that were with me earlier, y'all had a couple complaints. So, we carry 2 cameras. So, we got the footage. Y'all say y'all couldn't hear me because the music was too loud. We had the lavalier microphone in the pouch. And you know the pouch hangs down. The Bluetooth speaker was right there. I didn't realize how close the lavalier microphone was to the Bluetooth speaker. So we're going to turn the music down the next time we go out. And we're going to examine the quality, because we use 2 different phones for the mobile live. And we're going to examine the quality. I'm trying to figure out which one is better. I want to see how the volume is, how it handles the noise. And also, we got the raggediest streets and sidewalks in Baltimore. I want to know how the anti-skip is. Y'all know what I'm talking about? The jitter. How do they handle the jitter? I'm still watching us come back and forth, and I'm just sitting here looking at this, and I know it's something crazy, because the weather is great outside, but it ain't the weather. I don't know why it's not holding, because I got it on the low setting, so there's no reason for it not to be holding. I don't have it on 4,000. I don't have it on 3,000. We got it on 2,700. So why it's not holding? Why the phone not holding it? I don't know. But anyway, like I was saying, the black phone, when we went to the market yesterday, it did pretty good, except for it didn't handle the jitters well. The volume was excellent. Now y'all are saying y'all couldn't hear me today. Well, luckily we carried 2 cameras. So for those of y'all who didn't get to see, and for those of y'all who did see, but say you couldn't hear well, let's get it. All right. Stabilizer. Let's do it. $15 camera. Now, I see the music is too loud, but I do turn it down at some point. We can turn the volume down then, because and I'll just talk. We going down to social services because my medical assistance ends on the 31st. I don't know if it's the medical assistance that paid the overage, because it was $136 over on the scooter. My cost was nothing, so I think the medical assistance paid that. But they send me a letter every minute saying, you know, that I don't have it anymore. So I filled the paperwork out. I did it live last night, or we were live. And so we going down here to turn it in. Now, I could have mailed it, but I wanted to make sure they got it. And when we get here, you see the security guard wouldn't even take the letter. I asked him, did he have a pen so I could fill out that, you know, my address on the letter and mail it. The basket is open. I had to get up. Come on, man. piece that hold it, I had added some more wire to help hold the basket steady, and it had forced back the piece that hold the basket when you fold it. You put that piece over it and it holds it and don't let it fall down. It actually pushed it back up. And so I'm trying to get this little piece, it's only about that wide. I'm trying to get it from under all that stuff you see. And it wasn't trying to come, it was just stuck. But I finally got it, and we in motion again. Now, he let a woman that had a foster care child cut, he let her get, and you'll hear it later on, he let her get a form, fill it out and hand it in. Well, why couldn't I? Mine was already filled out. You'll find out when I get to Walgreens. But that's the same security guard that wouldn't let me in when I had the bike, if y'all remember. So there's a lot of traffic, but not really. Not the usual. Now with the jittering, the 360-degree camera does pretty well with the jittering. It's a Vivitar. But she right, there ain't no hooligans out. Streets is pretty clear. From the bump. I got a package today. I think it's better than going to the store. Just wash your hands. I got up this morning and I did exactly what I said I was going to do. I called the landlord and as usual, he didn't answer. So I texted him, I said, you told me to call you on Monday and it's Monday. I'm asking you about the apartment. He keep trying to, the apartment not empty. I'm like, I'm looking right at it. The place is empty. Oh, well then you need to give me an address. You know. So I put my clothes on. I ran outside and ran all around the side of the building. And I took pictures. And then I sent the pictures back to him. I said, this place is directly across the way on the other side of the building, other side of the courtyard, right there by the black gate. It's the same kind of setup. It looks a little smaller, but it's the same kind of setup. I'm wondering where the bathroom and the kitchen is. He goes, oh, you mean that place? Yeah, well, you know it's smaller. I said, I don't care about it being smaller. What I care about is it's only one step. And I can roll out. And when I come back, I just lift the front wheel up the step and then turn the power on and it'll push itself in. So that's what I'm looking for. I don't have to keep breaking it down and carrying all these pieces back and forth and worrying about somebody snatching something off of it while I'm carrying something inside. I can take it all in there at one time and take it out at one time. That's what I'm looking for. Well, I don't know. I said, I'll pay the same price that I'm paying for the bigger places, you say. Oh, but then we'll talk about it next week. You see, and I said that all of a second. I told him that I pay the same amount. All of a second. But nobody gonna do. He gonna try and see. He know how hard it is to rent these 2 apartments. He really doesn't want me to move. But he's going to try and see if he can find somebody else to take the place. And then if not, then I know how they work. I know how they work. Oh yeah, let me answer a question that somebody asked me. Let me answer a question that somebody asked me. Let me fold that down because I don't want to show. But y'all remember when my car got scanned and some money was taken? And when I ran out of food, somebody said, well, did the bank give you your money back? Those of y'all that was with us on the first trip to the market in the new scooter, you know that manager that didn't like me bring that bike in there, he had to come over there and help me because the card wouldn't scan. I thought the card had $4 and something on there. And when I called it, because I hadn't called it because I knew it was, I called it, it said it was $39 on there. Anybody remember that? Does anybody remember that? Well, we found out why. The Fraud Services Department has completed the investigation regarding your recent claim dated 1/26/2020 in the amount of $35.05. Based on the results of our investigation, we have posted a credit to your card for the amount of the claim. The investigation is now complete. To request copies of the documentation we used in making this decision, please contact us at the number listed below. So that's where the money came from. They concluded their investigation. So, I didn't say any names. I didn't say any names. You did. I didn't say anybody's name. Yeah, it's frozen because I paused it. I paused it. I didn't say nobody's name. Nobody knew who I was talking to. But there's the answer to your question. I'm upfront about everything. Now y'all can see the social service building is to your right. Why do they put bricks in the street? I don't understand. Why they think that's cool? Don't they realize that it makes it jittery? You gotta ride over all them bumps. It's bad enough the cracks in the sidewalk. Liz says, wait a minute. You said that's not the point. It's the way I said it. I was speaking to everybody in general, the people that were wondering what happened with the case. I just showed it. Just showed the results. Now we can go back to the video. We can go back to the video where you see me. I keep saying I know it's $4 and something on here. And then I call. And I'm like, wait a minute. It's almost $40 on here. What the heck? Now, I didn't know where it came from. And the letter came. I got it. Right before I started the show, I went and checked the mailbox. And it was in there. Now, I passed it. I passed my turn like a dummy. Like I smoked the kids. Hey, way back there. Now I was gonna go right up the ramp, but as usual, there's a car right there. Right there. And they won't go ahead, so I can go. So I went on down the sidewalk. It's amazing how many people can't park. Look at how many people hanging over the daggone thing. Just hanging over. Look at that truck right there. I mean, hanging. That's a car. Look how far they hanging over. I'm trying to get by without hitting them. Hey, blocking the sidewalk. It don't make no sense. But it scaled the hill. Wait a minute. Hold on a sec. Let me minimize. Minimize. I am frozen. What the heck? We go to the camera. Deactivate. Activate. Alright, so something is wrong. Let me turn it off. Not turning off. See, this is what I'm talking about. It's always something. Okay, now plug it back up and turn it back on. Always something. And it won't come back on. What are you saying? Always something. This is crazy. Always something. Okay, let's unplug it. All right, I'm ready to pull it down. Let me take out the battery. That could be the problem. That battery been sitting in there for the longest time. Yep, the battery swelled up. Now, I was watching the video and it said to take out the battery, and you know I didn't. So now we got to pay the cost. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to get the battery out. You better not cut me, I know that. Nope, I can't get the battery out. Oh, Lord. What are you doing? Shucks. All right, let's see if we can get through the show. Activate. Come on, man, you killing me. There we are. All right, we got it. Y'all know I'm tenacious. I'm tenacious like a bull. We're gonna get it done. So as usual, as we get one thing fixed, something else got to go. We'll speed up. Get to these security guards. All right, y'all, this is a subway. They got a subway next to the social service building. I guess it's for the employees. And the man said they were closed. You heard me say that they got a mail slide. I'm just wrapping something up. Y'all got like a mail slide I can leave it in? And I hand to you, you just put it on the desk line. I have the envelope. You got a mail slide? I can see it. So that's crazy. So the last time I came, you said because of the vehicle I had, now I can't get into this damn vaccine. That's just sad. Do you know what the nearest mailbox is?
Wonder what the nearest mailbox is?
Yes.
Right down on the corner. Yeah, one from the block. Yeah, shoot. Well, I mean, for you to get to it, you probably...
That's what I'm trying to figure out. I gotta get to it.
Yeah, you went out of the ramp and come around.
And go all the way around?
Yup, because that stairs right there. I mean, let me know the trick.
Alright, let me fill out this. Would you happen to have a pen? Would you happen to have a pen? Y'all can fill out this, fill an envelope out. But there go a woman coming out of there. Alrighty then, I'll see if I can do it to the mail lady again. This was a total waste of time. We came down here for nothing. Let's go. Alright, so let's go. So, two trips, and we didn't get in neither time. 2 trips, and we didn't get in neither time. The first time, it was because of the bike. But this time, it's the coronavirus. No, they closed because of the virus. And you're absolutely right now. I should have called. It never occurred to me they would close social services. It never occurred to me that they would close social services. Never occurred to me. Hey, y'all, this was a total waste of time. Yeah. This seriously was a waste of time. So we did the right thing, and like I told you, it always go wrong. And we went down there. So y'all, this was a waste of time. This was a serious waste of time. It never occurred to me to call down there. It never occurred. They closed social service. Well, that's what we're gonna find out. The good news is that you'll see me running to the mail lady, and I came back in and I waited for a couple hours, and then I went outside and somebody said she came already. So I was really ticked off. I couldn't even hand her the letter and let her mail it. So then, I woke up the night because I fell asleep, and some said go check the mailbox. So I went and walked to the mailbox, and it was mail in there. So somebody lied to me. So this has not been a great day. What I should have done was took the chair, went outside, and did a show until the lady came and had it on video, me handing her the letter. And then that way, if they tried to say something, hey, I went down there. I got the video. Y'all wouldn't take it. I gave it to the mail lady. And here's the video of her taking it. So don't tell me you didn't get it. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see. You said it look like I'm standing. To me, I don't know if you ever been on a subway car or a light rail. The way I'm sitting at the dashboard, that's how the dashboard look on the subway and the light rail. It looks like I'm running the light rail train. I'm serious. Come on and clear this car. That's all I'm worried about. Clear this car. You got it. You won't see as you get a little early about it. So that was a waste of time. Thank you for wasting our time. Thank you. Well, Liz, that's not the. It's actually 3. This is the medical assistance. Now they keep saying you gotta have, like they say, my prescription, the $50 a month I pay for prescriptions is not enough. They say you gotta have like 3,000 in expenses to qualify for the for anything. But they paid the overage on the scooter. So I'm not going to complain. That's the only reason why I even, because every time I try to use the card, they say your expenses are not high enough. Well, for some reason, they paid the $136 that was left on the scooter. My copay, they paid it. Why, I don't know, but they paid it. So that's why I said, well, let me go down here and renew it. Because every time I try and use the card, they're trying to say, oh, you had this, your bill had to be a certain amount. And by Medicare paying 80%, but they've been covering the 20% because I haven't got a bill yet. That's the only reason why I was renewing it. I'm more concerned about them paying the premium. That hasn't came yet. And they normally come together. That hasn't came yet. And I'm waiting for the food stipend. Those are the ones I'm concerned about. This one is, you know, I can live with it, live without it. It's good to have it, but I mean, it ain't life-saving. The other 2 are life-saving. The minute they come, you better believe they won't get filled out and I'm going to be down there. And I ain't got no excuse other than the coronara virus. I don't have no excuse because I can get in there. They had to let me in with this scooter. That's why I said it wasn't, like I said, if they hadn't paid the $136, I wouldn't even bother renewing. I'm dead serious, because they hadn't paid anything else. You know, haven't accumulated enough. You have Medicare, they're paying 80%. Yeah, and you supposed to cover the other 20%, because you was paying 100. Well, you make too much money now, sir. Like, really? Yes, you're over $900 now, so you're out of the line or whatever they call it. So, like I said, but I really wanted to see if there was any way I can get emergency housing. That's what I was really looking for. That was the reason for going down there. So that's really on hold now. So we'll focus on the apartment for the next 2 weeks, I guess, because they'll be closed for the next 2 weeks. So if they close, then so's housing. So ain't much I can do about that. Just had to hold on. Yeah. Liz said that doesn't matter to them, BD. They have the timestamp. for their records when they receive the documents, they will still have to go by that deadline. They said, if they overpaid for the hover round, are you responsible for the overage? No. Matter of fact, I just had the bill. What did I do with it? And where is it? Is it right here? You can see right here. It says extended amount 136, and it says copay is 0. My signature below authorizes payment of Medicare, Medicaid, and/or private insurance benefits to be paid to Northern Pharmacy for all items and services listed above. I understand that I am responsible for payment of any deductible and co-insurance. Note, all co-payments, deductible amounts indicated on this delivery ticket. And as you see, copay is 0. So like I said, it's more valuable than I thought.
Total waste of time. Damn shame. That was a waste of time.
Oh, was that a car?
That's just crazy.
That's a shame you gotta ride over there. That's just crazy. But why would they make it like that? What idiot came up with that idea? Seriously. And look, they did it right there. They did it right there. They did it right there. What idiot thought that this was nice? They did it right here. Seriously, what idiot think that it's nice to put brick on the sidewalk? Had it again. Y'all can see, ain't nobody out. As soon as I say that, somebody walk right out. There goes some more of that red brick. What I'm saying? Uh-oh. Shaniqua, Shanquita.
They closing?
closed, see? The Walgreens closed? Look like it's naked in there.
He just walked by there, but he don't know. Man, these people retarded. I'm sorry. I don't know. He just walked by. That parking lot look empty though, don't it?
Everything all open. I ain't doing total service and closed. I can't believe it. You don't know me, but I'm a regular.
That's a security guard.
Big D. They still got the honeycomb?
I don't know what the heck she was going to do if she was muting anyway. She ain't even 100 pounds. I better put that one on one hand and do it now.
I'm telling somebody bought up all the honeycomb. Where's the honeycomb at?
Now, I wasn't supposed to be buying cereal, but they didn't have what I came for. I had to get something. And I didn't even want that. I just got it to get something. Because I'm gonna show y'all what I went to get, and you'll see that they cleaned out. Let's slide that, son.
Somebody sent me an email. I'll look at it when I get outside.
I don't know if y'all can see behind. Y'all can see. Look over that shelf right there. Look up at that shelf right there, and tell me what you see. Nothing. They cleaned out. I went to get a pack of these or a pack of these. Now, luckily, these came in the mail. I ordered these, and I was hoping they'd come today, and they did. But y'all know I've been getting this from the 7-Eleven while I was waiting for that to come. That's what I went in there for. And you can see look at the shelf. They clean out. There ain't nothing there. But all that expensive gum is there, but they don't have the pouches. They sold out. You can see the shelves is empty. I mean, they sold out. Somebody hit them. I mean, they hit them. So, like I said, I didn't want to go in there and go out and not buy nothing. So I said, well, let me get some cereal. So, y'all say I shouldn't have got it. Yeah, I know. I just grabbed something and I got right in line. And you don't see me get nothing else. You see me still looking. I'm still looking. Shelves clean. They ain't got nothing there. They all gone.
I didn't turn my lights off. That's so disrespectful. I didn't turn these lights off. And I just didn't want to stick in everybody's face. Yeah. I pulled those, looked like they were closed too. I was like, man, I can't believe social service is closed. That's crazy.
I got food.
The border closed. It's like a lot of stuff is closed. And all that.
That tripped me out. I was like, I'm only dropping something wrong. Can I just be like, nope?
But then if you with your homeless, they're not gonna cut you enough because they know because that Bible song. So they will cut you enough because they ain't going your information.
Well, I'm gonna go in there and call them.
They ain't gonna answer the phone.
Oh, they don't answer the phone either?
No, if they close, ain't nobody in there. If people in there?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, wow.
Oh, they not answering the phone. Okay.
I think they not in it, they not going
Damn.
in.
Now that makes sense.
Okay.
Now you hear the lady? You hear the lady say they let her in?
Oh, okay. This is for you. All I had to do was just hand information was already done.
I'm going back to the market tomorrow. Y'all coming along?
Huh? I didn't I didn't think you get a receipt then.
Man, they wouldn't let me in there gonna do it.
I got to the 31st, so.
Some of you playing games like,
I'm just sitting there like they let her in. You say we're gonna be locked down. You said we're gonna be locked down for months. Well, we'll go to tomorrow. I'll stock up. I got 4 boxes of the powdered mix. I got some canned goods. I got ground beef. I got a pack of chicken. I got that stir fry with the meat included. I still got the hot treats, and I got the cereal today, which is like an emergency. But I'll go up to the market and see if they got any more meats. Like I said, they have very limited. Well, you saw me. They had limited meats. They had neck bones and chicken backs. I don't know how to make that stuff. So I might have to get some ham or something. They had sliced ham. It was too much money, but I guess when you're in a crisis, you got to get what you got to get. And I guess I could get some TV dinners. Well, we'll figure it out tomorrow because I'm more confident. I'm more confident in the scooter now that it can get us there and get us back, and so I'm more confident in it. As a matter of fact, I'm using the little power bank that we carry to charge it up now, because we still got 3 bars out of 4 going down there and coming back. So, is it still red? Wait a minute. Are you out, sir? At 0. So you went to 0. Are you fully charged? Now it says it's fully charged. We're ready to find out. I can plug it in right here. Find out. Are you fully charged? No, you're not. Because it's still red. Okay, so that's not good. You say dry fish or tuna canned items. Liz said I won't be leaving the house unless I have to. Said I dread knowing I had to fill up my gas tank tomorrow. Said I'll be wearing gloves. Well, just be careful. Like I said, hopefully I can go whiz around the aisles. But yeah, I can go get some fish and You're right. I can go. I never go to the seafood aisle, but I can go over there and get some fish. And like I said, you know, you have an idea of what you're gonna get, but then when you get there, you never get it. Y'all know what I'm talking about? You have an idea of what you're gonna go get, and then when you get there, you never get it. It's like you always switch up.
Head in the street, and as soon as I put something in it, it goes sideways. The one they give you is so damn small. I put my own. Yeah, I put my own on it.
What? Ain't that your stuff?
I'm really disgusted.
Ain't that your stuff? You gotta pay for your own stuff.
I'm really disgusted.
See, I stayed in line to pay for my coffee. So I stand in line behind him, and then you pay for your gum. Okay? Okay?
You can go ahead.
You say you go ahead. What you say? Turn around and say thank you. Well, I know you is not being shy. The way you was acting like that at the room. What you say? Say,
You're welcome, man.
go ahead.
I'm gonna go there, bro. I know it's gonna fall. You know, I can rest my hands for a second.
You say I'll make a list.
That thing cold. Don't fall. Don't fall.
I think Robbie's supposed to be 76 or 78. Oh, he was right there. I'm just going like
Well, if we're gonna make a list, we need to know what we're working with. So let's take a look real quick here. It never occurred to me to call. I can't believe it. Hold on a sec, y'all.
Customer Service Call Center. Enter the last 4 digits of your card number. Enter your PIN. With the free Connect DB mobile app, your balances and transactions anytime on your Android or iPhone. Download the free Connect DB mobile app today at iTunes and Google Play. For food supplement program balance is $29.
All right, we got $50.
Well, nothing worked right today.
Let's move along. Y'all see, I'm tying the bag to the handle.
All right. Alrighty, y'all. It's a beautiful day outside.
on, lady, go where you gotta go.
That was a waste of time, but anyway. All right, guys, head back. Head back to the house.
Your whole trip
I
was a
don't know
waste.
why I went. I don't know why I got that. I really didn't need it.
Hey, Chung Lee.
God walk over here.
I know y'all are wondering, when we came by the first time, there wasn't nobody out. Look at the police. Wait there. Come on.
Y'all saw how empty that was, right?
Yeah, I see. I gotta love that music. Chung Lee said she got some news. I got a notification right here for you, Chung Lee. TS don't something that start with a D. Is that the news? Is that the news, Chung Lee? Even the church closed. That man seemed to be going a pretty good clip. But we smoked him. Look at the train tracks. Tony said she got some real news. I'm getting more confident in my driving skills. Y'all see I ain't slowing down with something in the way. Booze. Booze. There's a mail truck.
How you move forward.
block to go when we home. There's the seat. Took the seat off. There's the battery. Yeah, we turned the camera off. And I lowered the thing on the camera. So, alright. Alrighty. So that was our trip today. Now, how does it look on the other camera? Now, we carried the S5 today. So let's compare the two cameras. Or should I say the two phone cameras?
You said what the Bible says. That's what you believe.
So you saying people don't have no belief anymore?
No, I'm not saying people don't have no belief anymore.
How's it doing on the trip? That's what we want to know.
Okay. We don't follow up. We can let me slow down. Put on the lower setting.
It's showing it's too far up. Let's look. What are you showing?
Okay, so I can unplug this. That's the problem. All the time I rhyme, I was in the charge.
It's going down raining. Come on, man, let's get moving.
I could have said there in the market, but it was crazy that people were still trying to get in there. And when they can't get in there,
And this is what I don't like about the black phone. Look at the light swing. I don't like that. All right, so let's go back and let's see what we did today.
I like people so disrespectful.
Go to travel. Are you serious? Now, oh, heck no. This is what y'all saw today. It looks terrible. Read up some. It looks terrible. That looks awful. So I don't like neither one. Why it looks so terrible?
Oh, no, look at that part.
Oh no, that's not acceptable. That is not acceptable. That looks terrible. You can't even read the words. Oh no, that's saying something terrible. I don't like neither one of them, but that Samsung is awful. All right, let's check the chat here. I ain't paying no attention to the chat. John Lee said they'll be closing bases. Just know I care. Naya said, yes it is, Liz. Naya said, hey, Chung Lee. Chung Lee said, I have real news. Chung Lee said they'll be closing bases. Chung Lee says, I need number. Naya said, yes, some bases are closing. The DOD schools and dining facilities for cleaning, Chung Lee. Naya said, domestic travel is being restricted for some military personnel. We live near 5 bases. Naya says the gyms are closed as well. Naya said the daycare facilities are closing. Liz says everywhere is pretty much closing. Naya says, yes, Liz, assume everything is closed except for the obvious. Liz said, laugh out loud right now and be right back. Oh, yeah, you making fun of me? I ain't gonna sit here and lie. I should have called. I called the market before I went. It never occurred to me that social service will be closed. We going down. It never occurred to me that they would close it down. I still feel stupid. It never occurred to me. Thought never crossed my mind. Matter of fact, I'm sitting here talking. Hold on a sec. Let me take this out of the freezer. We having this tonight. I want to see how it tastes. It sure look good. I put it in the sink. That's what we having tonight. Oh yeah. Yeah. All right. Waiting for this boy to thaw. Sugar free. A&W root beer with that frosty mug taste. A&W root beer with that frosty mug taste. And made with water, not carbonated salsa water, whatever they call it. Made with regular tap water. Oh, whoa! Yeah. Ice cold. You know, it don't taste like A&W. It tastes like A&W vanilla. Y'all ever heard it? Y'all ever had the A&W vanilla root beer? Or when you put ice cream in it? That's what it tastes like. It's good too. Oh yeah. That's hitting the spot. And it's sugar free. So it shook up real good. Cause it's a powder. You gotta make sure you shake it up real good. Y'all can see that roll of ice at the top. That's hitting the spot. All right, y'all, let's check the news. What's going on in the world today? I didn't want to go to go.com. You still took us there anyway, didn't you? Apparently, it's something different.
I commit that
I didn't ask you to play anything, sir. We read here. We don't play. We read, okay? Springfield, Missouri. A man fired randomly from his vehicle several times while driving through a southwest Missouri city before eventually crashing into a convenience store, where he walked inside, opened fire, and left 5 people dead, including a police officer and himself, police said Monday. The dead from Sunday night's shooting include a store employee and 2 men who were in the store, police said. A second officer was injured along with another person. The gunman's motive remained unclear, Springfield Police Chief Paul Williams said at a news conference where his voice broke as he described his officer's actions. Williams said police received reports of multiple shooting calls throughout the city last Sunday, starting in the south and moving north to the east side. Wait a minute. Why you always send something from YouTube? Is that a story? Hold on a second.
This joint is
I'm not playing no Eminem song. You trying to get a flag? Pull the chat up. Hey, you trying to get us flagged? You know, good well we play the Eminem song, we gonna get flagged. I'm sorry. Police received reports of multiple shooting calls throughout the city late Sunday, starting in the south and moving north through the city's east side. In essence, we had a roving active shooter moving from south side of the city and up, Williams said. As officers responded to those calls, witnesses reported a vehicle crash into a come-and-go gas station and convenience store, and the gunman walked inside and began shooting customers and employees, Williams said. The Kansas City Star reported the gunman opened fire from inside the store as police arrived, with officers taking cover behind vehicles and shields. Advise everybody arriving on the scene. The shooter is shooting off the window, one officer can be heard saying on audio captured by the online website broadcastify.com, the Star reported. The officer shot from inside the store to outside, take cover behind vehicles. The first 2 officers who arrived were shot. Other officers pulled the injured officers from the store and then went inside, finding 3 people dead. The gunman also died, apparently from a self-inflicted gunshot. Williams said police identified the shooter as 31-year-old Joaquin S. Roman of Springfield. Officer Christopher Walsh, 32, was shot and killed as he tried to rescue a victim, Williams said. He was with the Springfield Police for 3.5 years and was an Army veteran and was active in the Army Reserves. Walsh, a Springfield native, is survived by a wife and daughter. Chris died a hero, rushing in without regard to his own safety to protect members of his community. His courageous actions serve as an example to us all, Williams said in the news release. Police identified the 3 other men who died as 57-year-old Troy D. Ratt, who was employed by Come and Go 46-year-old Shannon R. Perkins, who was employed by WCA Waste Corporation, and 22-year-old store customer Matthew J. Hicks Morris, all who were from Springfield. Officer Josiah Overton, whose injuries are not life-threatening, has been with the police force for 2 years. Both officers showed significant bravery and were heroic in their actions. Williams said, "There are no words to express the shock and sorrow many of us are feeling." Come and Go spokesman Ariel Rubin said, adding, "We remain grateful for the courage of our first responders and will do our utmost to support the investigation going forward." A Springfield woman said that the man fired at her as she was driving home from work at about 11:30 p.m. Casey Pierce said the man was driving in front of her and everything seemed normal until she heard what she thought at first was a blown tire. Then she saw muzzles flash from the driver's side of the car in front of her, the Springfield leader reported. Pierce said she did nothing to provoke the shooting and the gunman was driving normally just before the gunshot started. He fired 7 or 8 shots as his car was swerving, but her car was not hit. Pierce said she slowed down and the suspect eventually turned off Highway 65 away from her. When she called 911, she was told officers were investigating similar reports from other locations. "It was surreal," Pierce said. Williams said it's too early to comment on the impact the shooting had on his department. We're still involved in investigating multiple crime scenes and dealing with grieving the loss of our own. That's a daggone shame. Man went on a shooting rampage. Where are you? Hey. All right, hey Chong-Li, I just gave you a number that you can text. That's the Google Voice number. Naya said Fanny was murdered in North Carolina. Let's see, California. There we go. See, we were getting there, Naya. We were getting there. North Carolina man killed 6 relatives and himself.
Look at you.
Didn't nobody ask you to play nothing, man. We not asking you for no video. Please, you didn't mess up my screen. Didn't nobody ask? Oh my God, can they even see anything? Okay, good. Y'all couldn't see anything anyway. All right. I don't know why this phone acting like this today, but I ain't gonna say nothing. Let it go. I'm sorry. That Hawaiian Punch ain't got nothing on this A&W. Not the purple one, not the red one. This is on point. It's almost addictive. Woo. All right. A 66-year-old man fatally shot 6 relatives in a small North Carolina community over the weekend, then killed himself, authorities said Monday. The shooting happened late Sunday afternoon in the Moncour area of Chatham County, the county sheriff's office said in a statement. Evidence indicates that Larry Dunn Ray it's Larry Dawn Ray. No, Larry Dunn Ray shot and killed 6 others before turning the gun on himself, Lieutenant Sarah Pack, an agency spokeswoman, said in a statement. Ray was found among the dead. Authorities said they still investigating a possible motive. The sheriff's office described the area as a quiet, close-knit community where violence is out of the norm. Moncour is a community about 30 miles southwest of Raleigh, North Carolina. The victims were identified as Jeannie Ray, Helen Mason, Ellis Mansfield, Lisa Mansfield, John Paul Sandiford, and Nicole Sandiford. To lose any family member is devastating, but to lose several at once to unexpected violence is unimaginable, Sheriff Mike Roberson said in a statement. There are no words to describe the sense of loss we feel as a community in the wake of this terrible event. Authorities released a tape of a 911 call late Monday afternoon. There's a guy in my house shooting right now, the caller can be heard saying on the tape obtained by the News and Observer lady, adding, "Please get somebody here to the house." The person tells the operator that his father and mother were in the house and that he heard around 6 shots. The caller remained on the line until officers arrived. It wasn't immediately clear what relation he or his parents were to the gunman. On Monday, Mark Childers told the newspaper that his brother's daughter, son-in-law, and mother-in-law were killed. Right now, they're still in shock and they don't want to talk to anybody, Childers said of the surviving family members. And that's rough right there. Johnny said her favorite rapper is Dex. It's going to be 64 tomorrow. Oh, yeah. It's going to be 64 degrees tomorrow. Whew, that hit the spot. Alrighty. That hit the spot. Chun-Li, I gave you the number that you can text me at, but you haven't sent me a number to text you at, dear. So I don't know what's going on. French judge orders charges against 20. Why you keep doing that, man? And you won't even mute. We didn't ask you for your video, man. French judges investigating the 2015 Islamic State attacks that left 130 people dead in Paris have ordered charges against 20 people, including a Belgian accused of masterminding the attacks, who was held for years in Abu Ghraib prison in Iraq before fleeing and returning home. Before being freed and returning home. Three of the group, including the alleged mastermind, Osa Attar, are believed to have died in the group's final months of fighting in Iraq and Syria. Also accused is the only survivor of the Paris cell, Salah Abdeslam, who was arrested near his home in Brussels after months on the run. Abdeslam's brother Brahim blew himself up in Paris. Of the 20, 11 are jailed, 3 are under house arrest, and 6 face an international arrest warrants. All are charged with terrorism offenses. Attar charged as the leader of the November 13, 2015 attacks were linked to the March 16 bombing in Brussels. These are not charged in California prison escape. Hold on. I don't see him. Oh, heck no. Oh, heck no. All right. Oh, that video showing not getting us in trouble. I ain't realized the video was showing. Let's see. Oh, you said to call you? All right, hold on. Hey, do you have Hangouts?
Oh, heck no.
Hello? 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 Can you hear me, Charlie? Hello?
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Hello?
Hey, Brother Derrick.
Hey, what's going on, Charlie?
I'm happy I finally get to talk to you. You know that? I lost my phone. Thank you for helping me find it.
Oh, okay, yeah, I saw you said you lost your phone. That's why I was trying to figure out.
I'm really, I'm such a blonde. Listen to me. I got some real shit to spit at you. Are you ready to listen to me? I like to drink, but, hi, Brother Derrick. I miss you. And pork chop. I love you, though. Hear me?
I hear you.
I'm your sister. No, I don't want to get you no trouble at all. You know this, right?
I know.
I want to help you. I don't know. You're like, I don't like giving my phone number to people. You hear me? You're like, I just don't like to hook up with that many people. I don't know what to do here. You want me to hang up?
No, I'm listening.
I want to come see you, Brother Derrick.
We live right now. You want me to mute the YouTube?
I just want to be live with you because I want to donate to you, but I have to probably do it through like Walmart or something. You hear me? I want to help you, Brother Derrick, because you're a lot like me. Fuck these motherfuckers. They all hate on us because we are someone. Hear me?
I hear you.
I don't like all this interruption. And I
I should probably go. Pick it up, Brother Derrick.
I'm on the phone with you right now. Do you have the show on? Cause I hear myself in the background.
I hear you in the background too. That's what I'm talking about.
That's why I'm asking you. Do you have the show on?
I do have your show. Should I pause it? I paused it.
Mute it.
Me?
Yes, matter of fact,
You're the only one that has my phone number, by the way. You hear me?
I hear you. I'm not gonna be giving your phone number out.
Okay, well tell them you've been talking to me.
Alrighty, everybody. Sorry about that. I've been talking to Chung Lee.
Hey everyone.
She says, "Hey, everyone."
I'm so nervous, Mr. Derrick.
You say you're nervous. Now,
Yeah,
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I want everyone to know how serious this is. And I want everyone to get what they need. Because they're about to close down shit. Y'all hear me?
All right, y'all. Chung Lee says that they're gonna shut down travel in between the United States and other places. They're also going to shut down the bases, and they're going to have the troops. And that there are a lot of troops that are scheduled to come home, and they're not going to be able to come home because of the coronavirus scare.
They're shutting down right now, California, I can't even say the name. But they're about to shut down everything, guys. Listen to me. This is very important, and I care about people, and I want people to have the resources they need. But they're about to shut down everything, and we're about to be on lockdown.
Now, it's one thing that strikes me about this virus. The virus is basically a flu, and they say that it only affects the elderly, and that it affects people with a lot of illnesses. You know, people that got cancer, you know, heart problems, lung problems. They're saying that these are the people that are dying. They're saying that they're saying that 95% of the people that's healthy, it's just a bad flu. And then it passes and they go on about their business. But they can infect other people. And most of them pass it.
Sending out the herd.
But my question to you is, if that's the case, then why not just worry about the elderly and the sick and let everybody else go about their business? If it's only going to be a flu, so it's got to be more to it than that.
There is a lot more to it than what they're saying, Brother Derrick. A lot more than what they're saying. You gotta think, the Irish, overseas is closing. These people really like to drink, and they're closing their fucking pubs. Excuse my language, Brother Derrick. They're closing their pubs. It is St. Patrick's Day Tuesday, and these people really like to drink, but they're closing their bars. So that says a lot.
This is what I don't understand. Why is it that the places that's supposed to have the best, the places that's supposed to have the best healthcare, these are the places where most people are dying at? China's not a third world country.
Right now, they're saying healthcare is free right now. So if you have something going on and you believe that you have the virus and that you go to the hospital, they say that it's free right now. So I hope that's true.
Well, I have Medicare, so I'm going regardless.
No.
If I get sick, I'm going.
Everyone. You don't have to have just Medicaid or anything. They're saying anybody that has the virus right now, healthcare is free. If you go so see, I believe this is going to change the world. This is going to change the world in online medical care. Get me?
So what's going on with Italy? That they had 368 deaths in a 3-day period. What is going on over there? Are they dirty or something? I mean, I'm just asking. They're not. It's not third world country, right? So they have
What's
assets.
going on is what's going to happen here.
And so that's what I'm asking. Why do they keep trying to downplay it and say, "Oh, it's just the flu for most people," but yet, how can you have 369 people die in a 36-hour period if it's just a flu? Gotta be something more than that.
This is, we're going to be real here. This is a lab created flu. Give me, Brother Derrick, that's all I can say. I'm not even supposed to say that much. Dude. This is a lab created flu. It's supposed to thin out the herds, but nobody's listening to me. That's why I have not been on my like posting this. This stuff is so depressing to me. I'm gonna wipe out so many people.
It always seems strange that it seems to come out of China. You know.
It's election year. You notice that? It's election year.
It comes out of China. It comes. MERS came out of Saudi Arabia.
The reason why it's coming out of China because it's the most populated area. It isn't even about the bat suit. We're talking about this is a lab created virus. And I'm not even supposed to be saying this. Okay? It's a lab created virus.
Well, we have a problem with things that they create in the lab because it never seems to attack the people who they want to stick it to. You know? Just like, people try to say that, that AIDS was created in a lab. Well, if it was created in a lab, it's sure it hit the wrong people.
And, people could tell you in the face this is happening, but who's going to believe? No one. And I've been one of these glimpses for years, been telling people that this is going to happen. And I can show you I have over 5,000 followers on Facebook. I was with the Occupy movement. I've been with Anonymous. This shit we've been predicting years and it's happening. This is a joke. This is going to take our foot. I'm saying in a day or two, we're going to be locked down to your house. Can you hear me, Brother Derrick?
Well, I'm going to the market tomorrow, so I'll be ready.
I'm saying within the next I'm saying in a day or two. But it might be 3 or 4. But everyone's going to be locked down to their house. And I'm going to call it right now. Everyone's going to be locked down to their house. It's already happened in California. And it's not done yet. But they're going to lock us down where we can't go nowhere. What you have is what you have. You hear me?
Yeah, that's why I'm definitely going to the market tomorrow.
Real shit.
Before they close.
I'm not lying to nobody. I care about people. I want people to have what they need. And right now, they're not going to have what they need because I'm telling you, a day or two, you're going to be locked down to your house. And I hope we all survive it. I really hope we all survive. That's all I'm saying. I like to be happy. I like to get my message out, but this is some real talk. I care about anybody that listens. I want you guys to make sure you have what you need because you're about to be locked down. Real. And Brother Jeff is scared. I haven't been online for a minute, have I? I only came back online to warn people, really. Are you hearing me? Brother Derrick, are you there?
I'm here.
I'm warning you because you're about to be locked down. Do you have everything you need? Because this shit is real. And I don't want people. I'll give you my. Brother Derrick, you're the only one on YouTube to have any access. And you stay connected to me because I got you tomorrow. You hear me?
I hear you.
This shit is so different. I only came. You know, the reason why I came back to make fun of Tommy is because he said he had this shit. And then he did it as a fucking profit. And he has the coronavirus for profit. I don't even like stuff. But I did the video because it is like about to go down. And you know what? Tommy don't even know what he's fucking into. This is Brother Derrick, stay connected. That's all I ask. I got you. I'm not, I'm not here to boast. I'm here to tell the truth. This shit is depressing. Anybody, like, online, because I stopped YouTube again. You know what? I've been, leading people from my Facebook. I just been deleting a lot of people from my life, period. Because I'm not, about, why? Are you there, Brother Derrick?
I'm here. I'm here. And as a matter of fact, believe it or not, it's still 5 people watching, which I'm surprised. We haven't said, more people like drama and negativity, and I'm surprised that people are still here.
I'm here for that, though.
So, let's continue this another day, and let me get back to the show. And please come in the chat and chat with everybody.
I don't know, Brother Derrick. Maybe I should go. I mean, I'm here to warn you. Get what you need. And I got you tomorrow, Brother Derrick. I need your information. Please put it in my email. Please.
Okay.
I'm just telling you the truth, Brother Derrick. I'm just telling you keep your shit together, Brother Derrick, because I care. Nobody else has my information like you. Want to come visit me? Come visit. I'm just saying, I have you. Are you there, Brother?
I'm there. Hey, how you doing, the driver? The driver says hello, Chung-Li.
Hello, driver. What I'm saying is true. They're about to close the base, Brother Derrick. And that's a major shit, Brother Derrick. My son is overseas. Not to get to come home yet. We need to come home. And I care.
Well, I'm going to pray for you that your son gets to come home before they close the bases.
I'm sorry, Brother Derrick. I'll let you go. Just call me, please.
Okay. Alrighty, Chung-Li. Thanks for calling. Thanks for everything.
I love you, Brother Derrick.
Love you too. Alrighty, y'all. Start with that. We're talking with Chung-Li. But she had a message. She said that they're gonna be closing the airport soon, and they're gonna be closing the border, and they're gonna be closing the military bases. She also said that a lot of the military personnel that was due to come on leave, they might be stuck where they are because they might not be able to enter the country. Hey, no night back here. And that was something that that I was worried about. I showed the video of me out today. And y'all know that I live in a city. And you can see how quiet the streets was. I was out in the middle of the afternoon. You can see how quiet the streets was. Is it coming when they're going to put us on a curfew? Are they going to lock us down to our houses? Hey, Covert Radio. Is it going to come to that? I never thought I'd see the day when they shut down social services. How many people that need that care are not going to be able to receive it? How many people that are homeless, they can't go get the care they need? What about the immigrants? What's going on, Covert Radio? Some who might actually have the virus and are too afraid to go get checked out because they might be found out that they don't belong here and they'll get deported back. If the city gets locked down, what about the homeless people that panhandle? If there's nobody for them to panhandle to, how will they get the things they need? These are the things that we should be thinking about. For the majority of people, we just go stock up and hunker down. But what about the people that don't have a place to hunker down? What about the people that sleep in tents in front of City Hall or live under the bridge? How are they going to get the things that they need? They won't be able to panhandle to get it. And when they go someplace, it's locked up. The driver said, BD, I think something else is going on. This virus stuff is too thin. I'm just asking the questions. Does anybody have any answers? I'm asking the questions. Could this really be almost like a military state situation where they got soldiers going up and down the streets and making sure that nobody is on the street? Could it come to that? Is that what we're heading to? And by this being any... The hell was that? Oh, okay. The hell? Alrighty, y'all. Y'all know that bag of chicken stir fry noodles and stuff. I had it sitting on the counter. It fell over. Naya said they will be rehomed. A stimulus package is in the works. No, they be laying on the bed. She jumped up when she heard that sound. No, I had it on the edge. Like I said, it didn't fall on the floor, it fell in the sink. And I had a plate. And I had a plate, spatula, and I had the pot soaking. So that's what that sound was. Bible says, media, they got our school buses passing out food to everyone free of charge. Okay. All right, well, that's good. You gotta applaud everything. But I'm just trying to make head or tails, because 1 minute, don't worry about it, it's just the flu. The next minute, we don't want you together because you might drop dead. It's like, where's the middle ground? I was in Walgreens today. They didn't offer me no free food. Hold on a second. I ain't see nobody offer no free food. That must not be in the hood, because y'all saw me in Walgreens today. You didn't see nobody offer no free toilet paper tissue. Because I got the video. When I was in there, wasn't nobody offering nothing. They ain't offer nobody nothing. But I'm definitely going to the market tomorrow, and we're gonna load this cart down. However far I can go with that money, what we gonna get? And whatever they got, I might go load up on. If they don't have any chicken or beef, I might go load up on seafood. But Naya said you should have fought for your good. Driver said something is about to happen to our country. I don't know, but it's a daggone shame. When I get off of here, I'm gonna go watch the Monday Night Raw, and they had the Friday Night Wrestling on, and they didn't have nobody in the arena except for 2 cameramen, and they had 2 commentators, the wrestlers and the referee. It was quiet as I don't know what. I hope that they learn and at least have the crew in the crowd. You know, the people that work behind the scenes. Have them at least in the crowd. Have somebody out there got done. But this is what it's come to. They holding events with just the participants and no fans. Naya said the stock market crashed. Something is happening now. The stock market is crashing because there's nothing coming in or out of China. Y'all don't realize how globally we have become dependent on the cheap labor of China. And I hope that the people start supporting more homegrown businesses. And stop depending on China and Malaysia, you know, Taiwan, other places to get our stuff at. Forward Radio says get non-perishable BD in case the grade goes down. You don't need food that will keep without refrigeration like beef stew and whatnot. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get like some canned salmon, and like I said, I really don't like beef stew, but maybe I should get some. But that's something that you can just eat. You don't have to heat it up. I can like make myself eat it. That's all you got. Make yourself eat it. It's like, you want to starve or you're going to eat it? You know, starve or do you want to eat it? Oh, but don't come to that. Like I say, here in Baltimore, the schools are closed for 2 weeks. Most of the government services are closed for 2 weeks. Like I said, I hope it don't come to that. Hope it don't come to that. Let's see what we can find out what's going on. What is the U.S. death toll? What is the U.S. death toll so far with coronavirus? What is the U.S. death toll? All right, this from an hour ago. Hey. Coronavirus shutdown spreads across U.S. as death toll tops 80. The White House on Monday issued new guidelines designed to slow the rapid spread of coronavirus by asking nearly every American to stay home from work or school for the next 15 days. In almost every aspect of daily life, America is closed for business. Wall Street took a beating on Monday with the Dow falling about 3,000 points to its largest one-day point drop in history. And in some major cities, bars and restaurants have been told to close or only serve takeout. President Trump on Monday admitted that the country may be headed into a recession as businesses are forced to lay off millions of workers. Mr. Trump says the outbreak could last into the summer, perhaps as long as August. More than 4,500 people have tested positive for COVID-19 in the U.S. and at least 8,800 have died. Globally, the death toll is just over 7,100 on Monday, with the weekend seeing an alarming spike in fatalities, and 3 European nations grappling with the aggressive outbreaks. While more than 181,000 people have caught the virus around the world, almost half have already recovered, and the vast majority of cases remain mild. The latest numbers. More than 4,500 people have tested positive for the coronavirus in the U.S. and at least 88 have died. Deaths per state. Washington, 48. New York, 9. California, 9. Florida, 9. New Jersey, 3. Louisiana, 3. Virginia, 2. Nevada, 1. Kansas, 1. South Dakota, 1. Georgia, 1. Colorado, 1. Oregon, 1. Kentucky, 1. Indiana, 1. All right, so my state not on here. Is a lot of y'all are from North Carolina. North Carolina on here? No, I don't see nobody from North Carolina on the list. The driver, aren't you in South Carolina? Let me see the chat. Okay. Now they said you can get soup and ravioli. Okay. Canned goods. So I'm telling you, they're going to close these bases at Quiver Radio. I know the average 401k has lost $70,000 in retirement thus far. Cobra said this is just starting. So they're closing cities. That's too bad. People would need to borrow from 401ks. Stay afloat. Oh Lord. I just don't understand. Did y'all see the death tolls for the country? You had 48 in Washington, 9 in New York, 9 in California, 5 in Florida, 3 in New Jersey, 3 in Louisiana, 2 in Virginia. Nevada, Kansas, South Dakota, Georgia, Colorado, Kentucky, Oregon, South Carolina, Indiana. They all have one death. Why is it that the people in the United States are not dropping, but 3 of the European countries is dropping like flies? What's going on here? Is this something that these people are doing? Here we go with the daggone shit. Come on, man. I don't want to give you my address. Come on. You know what? Then forget it then. I don't want it. Forget it. There you go. There you go. We don't want it then. Alright, let's go to my state. Maryland confirms its first positive cases as U.S. deaths rise. Here we go with the crap again. Now y'all remember, y'all had me looking to get a carrier for Davy. There's Google again. Maryland confirms its first positive cases as U.S. deaths rise. Pence promising expanded testing. The U.S. coronavirus. This is old. This is old. This is from the 5th. That's old. We don't want to see old news. Let's take a look at this. Matter of fact, let's just back out. Where we at? What is the Italy? What is the Italy death toll so far? All right, 1 day ago. I can roll with that. Italy reports that come on, man. If Google would stop tracking everybody, we wouldn't have to fool with this daggone stuff. Italy reports 368 coronavirus deaths in 24 hours. Latest updates. Over 1,800 killed so far in Italy, the worst hit country after China, with a total number of cases hitting nearly 25,000. Italy on Sunday reported 368 new deaths from the coronavirus outbreak as the country's death toll hit 1,809, while the number of positive cases rose to 24,747 from 21,157 on Saturday, the country's Civil Protection Authority said. Governments around the world are stepped on restrictions on the movement of their citizens to reduce the spread of COVID-19 pandemic, which has killed nearly 5,800 people with over 153,000 affected globally. France to deploy 1,000 police to enforce the coronavirus lockdown. Macron says restrictions, including punishment for those who flout rules, needed as people ignored previous warnings. French President Emmanuel Macron has ordered stringent restrictions on people's movement to slow down the spread of the virus and said the army will be drafted to help move the sick to hospitals. France had already shut down restaurants and bars, closed schools, and put ski resorts off limits. But Macron said measures unprecedented in peacetime were needed as the number of infected people doubled every 3 days and deaths spiraled higher. So, Naya said, Tony said, North Carolina here. The driver says I'm in South Carolina. I said, Cobra said, yes, BD, the panic is the actual sickness. This is all controlled. John Lee said, this is real. John Lee says, man-made. Naya said, the list is outdated. There are way more deaths than that. Expect to be on lockdown soon. Curfew in place already in some places, and martial law might become necessary. Hope for the best, expect the worst. Well, y'all might be right. It might be coming down to that. I just don't understand. Why is Europe getting hit so hard? Can somebody explain? Why is Europe getting hit so hard? Why is Italy getting hit so hard? How come we're not getting as hit? I mean, I ain't complaining. Let me tell you, I ain't complaining. But how come we not getting hit as hard? Is it because we're cleaner? Are the Europeans and Chinese nasty and dirty? And they don't believe in washing hands and using hand sanitizer? And I mean, are they just lazy, just laying around each other, just coughing and burping on each other and throwing up on each other? I mean, why are they dropping like flies? There's got to be a reason. Do they have a lot of old people? I mean, why is it spreading so fast in these countries? I'm just asking. He said hitting older people to thin out the herd. But that must be a lot of old people in Europe then. What I can't figure out is, it's got to be something. Why is it skyrocketing in some places and not in others? Like, I'll give you an example. Washington, I don't know if it's DC, it didn't say, or is it Washington? It didn't say DC. So it's either Washington State. Washington State has 48 deaths. What are they doing up there in Washington? Are they dirty? They don't use hand washing? Are they like country? Like, did you wash your hands, boy? Yeah, I sure did. Look, I wipe my hands. Yeah, my hands are clean. I mean, what? Why is it that certain places are getting hit and other places ain't? Y'all understand what I'm saying? Cuba Radio says ethical eugenics. Naya says yes, they have an abundance of elderly and they reside with their younger generations in family units. You say Italians do not leave home like Americans. Oh, so you saying because the elderly stay with the families, that the younger people are getting it, giving it to the elderly, the younger people recover, but the elderly don't. Well, then what about the people down there in the Carolinas, down south, where the parents have a house and then the children build trailers on the property? So shouldn't North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Memphis, Tennessee, certain places like that be having people falling out everywhere? Tony said, I'm just so sad. Cobra Radio said, because of the dress stream, just like Fukushima. Tony said, this was planned. Naya said, BDS hand washing is a precautionary method. It's not a cure or guarantee the virus won't spread. I know, Naya, but if you know that somebody is sick, you supposed to put them in the bed and you supposed to care for them, but you supposed to make sure that you clean behind them. Good Radio says more heat and sun in the south, UV destroys viruses. The driver says that happens a lot down south. Naya says they are in nursing homes, which is spreading fast. They say you can get it, but it's not likely by being in close contact with people. But normally, you have to touch something. You have to touch something that the infected person has touched. Why are they not spraying down utensils? Why are they not cleaning down counters and bathrooms and toilets and just like I can't speak for y'all. Y'all don't realize I had to go to the bathroom so bad. And the only places that I've gone to the bathroom at, and y'all can verify this, is only when I'm at the hospital. When have y'all seen me use a restroom? If I wasn't at the hospital, when have you seen me use a restroom? I'm asking. If I have to use the restroom for number 2, I will hold it till I can get home. If I can't hold it, I literally will find a place that got paper towels and bacterial soap. I will clean that whole toilet with paper towels and throw them in the trash can. And then put down those sheets they give you. But I will clean it first. So if somebody sat there before me, I'm going to clean away whatever they left, so that I don't sit down in it and take it with me and then, you know what I'm saying, bring it someplace else. Doesn't everybody do that? Naya says we don't want to see you. The driver says they had their first nursing home death today due to the virus. Tony says going to drink now. Naya says we do not want to see you use the restaurant. Well, I don't want to turn the camera off. Come on now. Well, I would put it down or turn it around or something so you can't see. But I'm just saying. Cover Radio says exactly. They consider old people useless eaters. Also, they want more young South Americans to invade our country, get on welfare, and become auto democratic voters. They can't afford both. Old people help build the country. They should be revered, because without them, there ain't no you. So why do we want to get rid of them? Now I have a better understanding of why our parents don't stay in the home. We put them in the home. And maybe it'll spread in the homes. But unless somebody go visit them, and that could be the key, going to go visit them in the home. All it takes is one person to have it and give it to somebody, and that person can give it to the other people in the home. Yeah, covert, but you just said that's the reason why in the other countries why they dropping like flies, because they are taking care of them and they're in the home. Which one is it? You said the second you put them away, it's a death sentence. If it mostly affects the elderly, shouldn't the elderly be locked down? So what Radio said, I lived in a motorhome for 3 years to make sure my mom didn't go into a home. Son Lee said S is about to go down. Well, y'all, I'm glad that we could come here and talk about it and not go into a panic. How many people here in the chat are over the age of 60? How many people in the chat have underlying illnesses, serious illnesses? Well, I turned 50 this year, so I'm not elderly yet. But I do have underlying illnesses. But I wash my hands a lot. You'd be surprised. And like I said, it's just me and Davey here. Whew. Oh. But only when I go out am I around people. So When I go out tomorrow, if I'm gonna get it, that's when I'm gonna get it. You know, if I go out tomorrow, if I'm gonna get it, I'm gonna get it. But I'm gonna keep people. Tony says she's in the sick group. Whew. The driver said he's scared for his wife. She's on dialysis. Yeah, how is she doing, the driver? When she goes in for the dialysis, make sure she has hand sanitizer and some wipes. And let her wipe down everything. If she got to go in there and sit in the chair, have her wipe, you know, have the seat wiped down and the armrest. You know, if she has to go open the door, take a wipe and open the door. You know, right before she gets, you know, connected to the machine, make sure that you try to wipe the machine, whatever they're gonna use, and then wipe her side, wherever they put it at. I don't know what they do because I know, but make sure that it's wiped down. These are things that we can do to protect ourselves and give ourselves a peace of mind and some sense of security. Because if you meant to get it, ain't nothing you can do. But you can do things to make it hard to get it. The driver says she has a mask. But wearing the mask is only one part. You got to make sure that your hands stay clean. Just like right now, you know, even when I went in the kitchen, I wash my hands. I know that I use these nicotine pouches, and I'm going to be putting them in my mouth. I try to be mindful of that every time I do it. So I wipe everything down. Now, now the one good thing is I didn't have to get up. Well, I did get up when I opened up the door to get the stuff, and I wondered if anybody touched it. But by me being in the scooter, I don't have to touch anybody. And for the most part, I don't step off of it unless it's something high up. I have to reach up and get. I got to keep these things in mind. These are things I can take advantage of. Most people see you in the scooter. Most people get out your way. And you know, you got the arrogant, ignorant people that ain't going, you know what I mean? They ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Now it says the virus is not restricted to a certain age. Tony said risk, I mean. Driver said scared for his wife. Tony said it affects us all. Tony says I have issues. Driver says I want to let her leave the house. Or I won't. I won't. Naya says yes, Chun-Li, directly or indirectly it will affect us all. Covert said I'll say a prayer for a driver. I'm going to start a prayer group on Covert Radio soon. Driver says she has a mask. Driver says no one is allowed in the building. Great. Tony says hard at Naya. Driver says thanks, Covert. Covert says no problem. Tony says at the driver. Tony said BD is going to sleep on us. I actually had a busy day today, Tony. Today on land. I'm trying to get another apartment in the building on the first floor. I went to social services today to try to get them to say, hey, look, I got a scooter and it's a struggle to get up and down the stairs, and they were closed. And I contacted the mayor's office and Department of Housing and HUD, and I hadn't heard anything back from them. I know why they closed. Yeah, I was kind of upset. I ain't had nothing back. They closed. And like I said, the landlord kept acting like he didn't know what I was talking about, so I had to keep running around. Matter of fact, I got some photos. Where are the photos? That's not what I hit. Right. Let's see if I can get it. Ugh. Ugh. Now, there ain't no pictures worth transmitting. It's better to go look at the video. It's better to go look at the video. But Tony says I am sealing it with in a day or two. We will be on lockdown, all of us. Naya said many are mentally locked down already. Well, I'm trying not to let it beat me. I'm trying not to let it beat me. We got like I said, I'm a loner by nature. So like I said, if I do get the apartment, the move is I'm in the same building. It's just walking all the way around. Might better to go through the alley and walk around. But it's still, I gotta walk all the way around. But what I'm thinking about doing is, it might take a lot of trips. It literally might take a lot of trips. But what I'm thinking about doing is tying bags to the scooter and then riding around. The problem is going to be the bed. The problem is going to be the bed. That's going to be the biggest problem. Carrying the bed. That's going to be the biggest problem. Because I literally can just stack the bags in the hallway and then just tie them on and just ride around, drop them off, ride back. The majority of stuff. And then pay, find somebody that has a pickup truck. And somebody gonna get a nice little payday. All they gotta do is drive, they gotta drive one block. That's lit. Yeah. What I'm saying to you is, it's literally on the other side of the courtyard. You know, the building is, you got the front of the building, you got the sides of the building, and then you got a cut on the inside where the courtyard is. So I'm on one side of the courtyard. The apartment is directly on the other side. I mean, I literally can look out my bathroom window and see into the window of the apartment. That's how close it is, but it's also how far it is. Because it's a walk. But it's definitely a walk. But like I said, it'd be nice to be able to have packages come to the address. You know what I'm saying? Have the packages come to the address. You know? And that's why I said I'm gonna have to get a change of address card. So I'm probably gonna go online on the MVA. We'll deal with that when it comes to it. But I'm gonna get a change of address card. Like I said, I'm trying not to focus on the move because I'm gonna get some trash bags. And like I said, it might even get to the point where I might actually like fill them like halfway and then tie them on the arms of the scooter, put one on my lap, ride around, just dump them inside the new place, and then come back, ride around again, dump them inside the new place, come back, ride around again, dump them inside the new place. It's going to be, but some things I don't think I can carry on a scooter. And I might have to drag it, or, like I said, hire somebody with a truck and put the things that I can't put on the scooter. I'm going to have to put that on the truck. We'll just, maybe I can get the mechanic to let me use his car. We can throw some stuff into the car and drive it around the corner. Yeah. I don't think, no, you can't carry that on a hand truck. Yeah, you turn it sideways. How you gonna get it there though? But ain't no stairs. All you gotta do is let it fall down the stairs, or drag it. Problem is gonna be the turn. For the soft mattress, it's the turn. For the hard mattress, once you get around the turn, it'll come right out the door, and then you can. Oh. That's really gonna be the hard part. But you're right though, it's important not to panic and subject yourself to mental anguish over things we can't control. Lee says, physically a day or two, she'll bet everyone. Oh, sorry. I need my money for food. I ain't got no money to bet nobody. Yeah, I ain't betting on nothing that's silly. If we get locked in, we get locked in. But I want everybody to report here every day. It's gonna be 64 degrees tomorrow. Yes, sir. We're gonna go ahead and head up. We're gonna head up to the market. That'll be my plans for tomorrow. Go to the market. I got the food charged up, so she gonna have some work tomorrow. Cause I'm gonna have some bags at my feet. I'm gonna have the basket filled in the front, and I'm gonna tie things to the side. That was Facebook. I don't need to use Facebook. But yeah, y'all, just don't panic. But I want everybody to come and report in and let us know you okay. So we don't have to wonder about how you doing. So even if you don't stay, come in and let us know that you okay. Can we make a pact? Every evening we'll come in and let everybody know that we okay. Because if somebody stop coming, then people are gonna start to think that something happened to you. So can we come together every day and make sure that everybody's okay? Just everybody check in with each other. So we don't have to wonder how this person doing, how that person doing. You know, after like 9 o'clock, Liz usually checks out, but we saw Liz earlier today. No Night by Cass is okay. She was in the chat earlier today. And I apologize to y'all for not keeping up with the chat. I didn't take the phone out not once. I had planned on being in social service. I had planned on charging everything up. I had all these plans. And guess what? They all got shut down. All of them got shut down. Not some of them, all of them. I wound up buying something I didn't even want. I just felt obligated to buy something. So I said, well, let me see if they got that honeycomb. And somebody had bought them all. And like I said, I should have got sugar crisps or something. I don't know what I was thinking, but I wasn't thinking. But somebody had a great idea. Get some canned goods, non-perishables. I know that I could fill 2 bags of non-perishable canned goods on the arms. I'd be able to get 4 bags. and tie them to the arms of the scooter. And I know I can put a bag or two around my legs. And I can tie a bag to the handle. Because I don't use the left hand, I use the right hand. So I can use that handle. I'll make it a little harder to steer, but whatever it takes to just get home. So that's what we're going to do with everyone. So everybody just come check in and let us know you're okay. Even if you're busy, you got something to do, just come in and let us know you're okay. So everybody don't have to wonder, are you okay? Did something happen? You know. Like I said, we had 7 people here today. I hope all 7 come check in tomorrow. You know, I've been trying to keep y'all minds off of it, but that's fruitless. They're going to be entertained. Because even when I get off of here, I'm going to go look at the wrestling to take my mind off of it. And I'm going to be reminded of it because there's not going to be nobody in the arena. So there's no escaping it. There really is no escaping it. We just got to face it hands on, head on, and hands on. If you are around the elderly, make sure that you wash your hands and make sure that you keep everything around them sanitized. That's something right there. If you have little kids, monitor them, see what they touching, and try to keep them from putting their hands in their mouths and nose. And y'all know what I'm talking about. Because you know their kids suck their thumbs. Kids forever putting their hands in their mouths. Y'all gonna have to watch them. Keep their room sanitized. Wash their sheets and pillowcases. Wash their jammies. When they go to school or when they go out somewhere, bring the clothes in and put them in the hamper. Or put them in a plastic bag. Do the same with your clothes. Put them in a plastic bag. Put a plastic bag in everybody's room. Tell them when they come in the house, take off their clothes, take a shower, and put on fresh clothes. That right there would lessen any chances of somebody bringing something in the house and passing it. Have one person do the laundry. Have them put the laundry in. Let that laundry sit. Don't do it right away. Let the laundry sit for at least 10 hours. Then wash the clothes and hang them up or fold them up or whatever you do with them. Put them in the bag. So everybody should have a good bag and a bad bag. There should be a good bag and a bad bag. When the bags fill up, dump it into the laundry bin, the machine, take the bag and throw it out. And get them a fresh bag. in their room. These are things, they're a headache, but these are things that we can do to make sure that we cut down on spread. Small things that we can do. Some of y'all are going to say, I ain't doing all that. That's the reason why some places have 1 death and some places have 300. It's because of that little time, the little time that they take. You understand what I'm saying? It's something about the little time. Since we got this for a couple more days, what's today's date? The 16th? So we got this for 3 more days. Remind me to cancel this, y'all. I'm dead serious. Remind me to cancel. Gotta be canceled on the 19th. Or better yet, we ain't gotta cancel it. It'll cancel itself. Remind me to delete all the songs. Remind me to delete all the songs from the site, including the memory card. These are staff picks. Let's see what the staff picked for us.
Well, you had me from the start. By the way you stared, the way you wrote upon me, yeah. And I felt your energy. Wasn't used to being loved and treated differently, yeah. But something went wrong, the signals got crossed, and now we're on completely different pages. Let's go where we were, where no one gets hurt. Baby, keep it right there, don't you stress the flow. You're trying to pick the pace up, we should take it slow. Baby, keep your focus, don't you make me change my mind. If you love me, baby, don't you switch up the vibe. Baby, don't you, baby, don't you, baby, don't you switch up the vibe. Baby, don't you, baby, don't you, baby, don't you switch up the vibe. Will you take me on a trip? Always up and down and back and forth in merry-go-round. I just wanna get it right. But when you go left, I'm stuck here feeling left behind. 'Cause something went wrong, the signals got crossed, and now we're going different directions. Let's go where we were, where no one gets hurt. Baby, keep it right there, don't you stress the flow. You're trying to pick the pace up, we should take it slow. Baby, keep your focus, don't you make me change my mind. If you love me, baby, don't you switch up the vibe. Baby, don't you, baby, don't you, baby, don't you switch up the vibe. Baby, don't you, baby, don't you, baby, don't you switch up the vibe. If you love me just like you say you do, if you kill him, you're gonna kill us too. Baby, keep it right there, don't you stress the flow. You're trying to pick the pace up, we should take it slow. Baby, keep your focus, don't you make me change my mind. If you love me, baby, don't you switch up the vibe. Baby, don't you, baby, don't you,
Alrighty, y'all. Nobody ain't said nothing in a while. So, I will see y'all tomorrow. Tomorrow afternoon. I'm going to head to the store. Hope y'all come with me. I'll be live. I know we're not using this one anymore. We're going to use the other one. I thought this had the better camera on it. No, it don't. So we'll be using this phone. I'm gonna have the music lower so y'all can hear me. So now the issue is not the wind, the issue is the volume of the music. So I got to remember. I put the thing in backwards. Charge this phone up. Charge. Alrighty, y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow. And as Naya would say, see y'all soon. Y'all have a great night. Just remember, we are survivors. Peace, everybody. Ready to go cook and watch the wrestling? Oh my goodness, is this how I look? All right, y'all. Have a great night. Peace, everybody.